What's up, guys? We have got some nasty weather outside today. Bad day to be outside, good day to be my stomach. We're doing another video for the Lakeview Chamber of Commerce, making them an Instagram reel, and today it's about showing off some of the best sandwiches in the Lakeview neighborhood. Very excited for this one. I mean, you guys know I'm a huge sandwich guy. There's a reason I got 2 different food review channels. Please follow number 6 with cheese and eat local if you don't already. But it might be a little nasty out. It was a little snowy. It was like thick snow this morning, which is kind of crazy for April. I guess not that crazy. It's Chicago. Weather's all over the place. But we're not gonna let it stop us from having a good time. We're gonna go get these delicious sandwiches. Let's go to our first spot, Banh Mi & Co. Gonna snag some delicious Vietnamese sandwiches, and we're gonna battle those against 2 other sandwich spots. Let's cruise. Alright guys, we're at the first spot, Banh Mi & Co. Not sure if you guys are very hip to Vietnamese sandwiches, but they're fire. I'm so stoked for this. Let's head in and check it out. Also, sorry if the lens is a little, it's wet, so this might be a little, might have a little residual water on there making a funky picture, but we'll fight through that. Alright, let's cruise out in there, huh? You guys, look at this. Doesn't that look delicious? So I got the barbecue pork sandwich. This has pickled carrots, daikon cucumber, cilantro, jalapeno, soy sauce, black pepper, and mayo on a fresh baked baguette. I mean, we gotta dig into this, huh? First off, the barbecue pork's excellent. The baguette's amazing. And then all the ingredients, they just taste so fresh. It's just like a super fresh tasting sandwich. Oh man, especially the cucumber, wow. Okay, so a couple things about this place. It's at 3227 North Clark Street. Very, 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 very close to L&L, which you guys probably saw in my birthday video, one of my favorite dive bars in the city. So you can go there, get drunk, pop on over here, get yourself some food to soak up some of that booze. Brilliant move. Annoyance is also right around the corner. Great comedy spot for improv. Also one of my favorite bars. I'll go there just to drink and not even see comedy. And then if you take Clark Street here, just up north a little bit, you're at Wrigley. So a really, really great location. Belmont and Clark is essentially where it's at. It's, I mean, just stacked with awesome stuff in this area. This is a damn good sandwich. Also, you guys see this? Right there? That is a fresh jalapeno. None of that pickling it up, ruining the heat, ruining the freshness. I love that move. Not enough places doing fresh jalapeno. It's such a solid move. If you guys aren't hip to Vietnamese, there's food in general, but their sandwiches are great. Obviously, pho's amazing. You need to get hip to it. And this is a BYOB spot, which I know a lot of people not in Chicago, at least before I came to Chicago, that's kind of blew my mind that there's so many places here. You can bring your own booze in. It is a money move, especially if you're a tourist, finding some BYOB spots and bring your own drinks. It's just kind of a cool experience that you don't really get in a lot of other cities. Also, these tables are set up for like the hot plate situation, so if you're seeing this, you can set up the little hot plate move. So we're not trying that today, but that might be a future move for the Lakeview Chamber of Commerce. Barbecue pork, come on, it's so good. I'm only gonna eat half of this today because we have 3 more sandwiches I gotta tackle in the next like hour and a half or so. So we're gonna head to our next spot, which, if I'm not mistaken, check the trusty email here. Oh yeah, we're going to a Chicago staple next. Els Beef. Let's take this last bite. That's so good. Alright, let's cruise. You guys, check this out. It's hard for you guys to tell, I'm sure, but right here, this whole area that you're seeing right here, last time we walked down past this was where it was all fenced in from all this crazy construction happening. So that's finally coming to an end. So that's I'm sure super exciting for all these businesses that are trying to get some foot traffic coming here. Although we still have a little fencing coming up, but we got some progress. Construction's coming to an end soon. This is great news for these businesses. All right, back to going to Els. Alright guys, we're at the next spot on the list, Els Beef. If you don't know about this in Italian beef in Chicago, I don't know what you do know. This is such a legendary classic spot. Excited to take you to it. Let's cruise. Alright guys, look at this. I mean, come on. I gotta dip because I'm not a fool. Dipped with hot peppers, I think, is the move. There's something about this bread. I don't like soggy bread except for Italian beefs. I can't make sense of it. Right, we gotta try this. I don't know what it is. It's so good. You know what I think it might be with the bread? Usually soggy bread in sandwiches bothers the hell out of me, but it kind of reminds me of like croutons and soup that I've gotten soggy. It's like got a good soggy factor. Now, all right, a couple fun facts about this place. So this one's at 3420 Clark Street. We're at basically what I would consider the southern tip of where like the Wrigleyville bars start. So if you're going to Wrigley for a game, this is an incredible spot, especially if you want to try something a little more like Chicago. Some great restaurants in that Wrigleyville strip, but this is, I think, the most iconic like Chicago thing that's in the area. I also have a weird amount of Els Beef like history that I've learned just from having that food review channel. So apparently this was started by El's dad, who was going to like a cheap wedding where they just take this big old roast of meat, and he was like, oh, I should thin slice it and turn it into a sandwich. He took like the cheap meat that they had for these weddings, they call it like peanut weddings. Instead of having a big dinner, you have like peanuts, I guess. And then I think El saw that and had an idea to start a restaurant. I read this a while ago, so I might be a little off on this, but I'm pretty sure Al was like in with some like the gambling types, if you will. And so he started a restaurant with his dad serving these sandwiches to like kind of cover up for like a back of the room card game that was going on, like a gambling thing in the back. And then it just kind of took off. This obviously isn't the original. If you live in Chicago, you know the original's on Taylor Street, but Els Beef has been pretty great at expanding and not losing quality, so the only soggy sandwich I'll ever like. It's just incredible what you can do when you take cheap meat and just flavor it right. Like, whatever they're bathing this in, it just tastes so delicious. Alright, I wasn't supposed to eat this whole thing because I got another place to go to, but it's just so good. Well, we're gonna head to the next spot, which, last bite, is literally across the street. 1 second. Boom, I don't know if you guys can see that right. Chiba Hut right there. So yeah, let's head up the next spot. It'll be a pretty quick montage of getting there, huh? Let's cruise. Alright guys, we're at the last spot of the day. Chiba Hut. This place, you are gonna love this spot, especially my fellow lovers of cannabis. A little bit of a theme going on here. Okay, let's go check this out. guys, check this out. This is the Cali Mist. Let me tell you guys what's on here. Roasted turkey breast, bacon, chipotle mayo, jalapeno, avocado, pepper jack, lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle, shake, and house dressing, and they put it on garlic bread. They told me this is one of the most popular sandwiches that they sell here. I can't wait to bite into this. Okay. Wow. Okay, first off, the bread's perfectly toasted. This is delicious. What's crazy about this, I'm sure this isn't necessarily healthy. It doesn't taste like a greasy burger. There's so much like with the lettuce and tomatoes and the avocado, it tastes fresh. I'm sure there's a good chunk of calories in here. I feel like burgers can weigh you down sometimes the second half of the day. This is not that. This is like more of a fresh tasting, but amazingly delicious sandwich. Holy crap. This sauce on here is great. I know we've done Cheba Hut before for number 6 with cheese, but I've been sleeping on this spot. Okay, then they also, by the way, had no idea they got this sick bar here. This is a pretty cool bar area. My point of bringing up the bar, I got this delicious looking drink, the hash can. So this is rum, tequila, gin, vodka, blue caracal, house-made sour mix, and Red Bull of your choice. That is way too delicious for how many liquors I just mentioned. This is one of those dangerous drinks. This tastes so good, you're gonna forget that this has got alcohol in it and have a wild day. Oh my God, I gotta eat more of this sandwich. Those other spots were great, but this is right now, this is taking the crown. This is so good, guys. And I cannot get over how fresh this tastes. Putting all these fresh veggies on here ups it so much. Wow. Okay, so the Wrigleyville Cheba Hut is at 3412 Sheffield. Like I said, right across the street from Els Beef. So everything I was saying about there in terms of like being by some cool bars, all that stuff applies. Great neighborhood, great location. And honestly, I come in here for some beers. I had no idea they had such a cool bar situation going on here. And I already know I love this place just because like you guys I'm sure saw it on the B-roll. This is a very like cannabis focused culture they're like leaning into, which if you guys have been watching my vlogs, you know, I tend to partake in a little bit of weed myself every time. Well, every now and again, literally every day. But like not only is like all the like there's really cool decorations, but like even the sizes of the sandwiches. The small's a nug, the medium's a pinner, and the big boy, the foot long I got, which is massive. That's a blunt, which is just hilarious to me. Kind of a cool thing about Cheba Hut, as opposed to a lot of like the different stuff that I'm doing for the Lakeview Chamber of Commerce. Obviously this is in Lakeview, but you can get this across the country. So if anybody's watching this who's like drooling over a lot of the food that I eat, they're like, oh, I wish I get that, but I'm not in Chicago. Very good likelihood you can go and get some Cheba Hut. Guys, I'm beyond blown away by this. I expect it to be good, but this is like pretty next level how good this is. Get real. I am in cloud nine. Alright, I'm blown away by this. This is unbelievable. Guys, Cheba Hut's got me in the mood. I gotta get home and smoke now. This has just got me feeling good, man. But before I go, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, please. And then also go subscribe to the Lakeview Chamber of Commerce Instagram page. They're the ones they're making all this happen. If I wasn't making reels for them, I wouldn't be making these vlogs on the side as well. And then a question for you guys. In honor of Cheba Hut making such good food, if you're a smoker, what's your preferred smoking vehicle? Are you a joint guy? Are you a blunt guy? Are you a bong guy? A bowl guy? Like, let me know. Super interested in that. And if you don't smoke, just let me know what sandwich in today's video you thought was the best. Comment it below. I'll comment down there with you guys. I can't wait for another of these. Lakeview Chamber of Commerce is just like, they've opened up a whole new world to these vlogs. I feel like I'm having so much fun doing these. I can't wait to take you guys on the next adventure. See you guys next week. Peace.